Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, my name is Tony Fair from Teflon Media, and today I have to discuss the movie that critics have been destroying for no reason. Space Jam 2. I don't get it, man. When I took my daughter to see the movie, right? It was packed. I mean, we went to an early movie. I think it was like 1 o'clock. Oh, maybe like 1:15 showing. It was packed. I checked multiple time frames, and the seating was terrible. But I like to sit kind of all the way near the rear, and so I can kind of get a full view of the screen. I don't like a whole lot of people in front of me. So I was checking a lot of different times, and 1:15 made sense. We wanted to get our day started early. I didn't want to get stuck in the movies all night or all day, so I went early. Got there at 1:15, strolled in the theater, had our seat, popcorn, drinks, all the good stuff, and we sat down to enjoy this movie. We went in both. My daughter had never seen Space Jam, the original, and I let her see the trailer prior to going into the movies, because I wanted to know if she wanted to see the movie. She said it looked fun. She wanted to see it. So I took her. We sit down. No expectations on my part, because I don't go into movies with expectations. Well, take that back. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, depending on if I'm on Twitter and I'm looking up, different movies or genres or types of movies that I like. I'll definitely read, other people's reviews on Twitter, because I feel like Twitter is like the quickest way to find out what real people like. So yeah, sometimes I go in with expectation, but this particular movie, I decided, you know what? If you see, I'm a LeBron fan. I'm going in, no expectations, and I'm just gonna see, what happens. Watch the movie. To me, first I asked my daughter, I was like, hey, what you think about the movie? She said, Daddy, I loved it. I was like, okay, cool. Because when I was watching, I felt that, it was a good movie. I wouldn't say that it was like the best movie I ever seen in my life, but it definitely was a good watch. It was entertaining. It had an underlying meaning, which I don't understand where the hate is coming from, because at the end of the day, it's a good message. Sometimes when you have a father and a son, and a father that is had a lot of success in a certain field, a lot of times they want their kids or their son to follow behind them. And sometimes you have a son or a child that kind of goes in a different direction, and it can be kind of like some conflict there, because the doors are wide open for you to take this path, but the child is taking another path, because the child has talents in other areas that sometimes parents overlook. And this movie basically says, like, look, do what you love to do and have fun. Don't forget where you came from and enjoy it. Don't get so serious about something that may have been a game to you. You know what I mean? It may have been just a game, something to do for fun, and you was very good at it, and it turned into a career, and it exploded, and you made millions of dollars, and now it's become a chore or a job. So now you're going to work every day. No, it started out as fun. So don't forget that. When you think about it, as far as, a father trying to, push his son in one direction and overlooking what the son's true passion is, you should understand what your kids love. You got to pay attention to your children and understand that their talents. All kids aren't, if you're a professional basketball player, your child may not be that good. Hey, sometimes it just happens. There is a mother, If it's a male basketball player, NBA player, and there's a son, there's also a mother. The mother could be just a straight up book nerd, and that's what the son, that's what he got. He got the smarts. So he may, he may love sports, and he may love what you do as a father and playing in the NBA. So he may say, oh, you know what? I want to create video games and basketball, that type of game. And so he's creating basketball games, and that's his passion. So you got to just basically, whatever your child loves, you just got to help your child grow in that area. So for me, like I said, as far as the movie, it was a good movie. I'm not gonna say it was the best movie ever. It was definitely a good movie. I'm gonna watch it again. There's a lot of different things that I got HBO Max, so I will be watching it again so I can pause, because people was hating on the fact that Warner Brothers they brought out all their characters, to be like the fans in this big game, which is, to me, I'm like, okay, if I got everybody's attention, why will I not advertise? That's the whole, that's what we do. You know what I mean? It don't matter what you do, you're always gonna promote you and your business. I mean, Warner Brothers just so happened to be one of the largest, companies in the world. So I can't hate on that. You got everybody's attention. Hey, why not, advertise to them? That's part of the game. But for me, the movie was good enough to watch. My daughter, she's 6 years old. She never seen Space Jam 1. She enjoyed the movie. She actually want to watch it again on HBO Max. We're going to watch it again. Like, as you know, Teflon Media is a film company. We create dope content. So I go in a situation where I'm looking at film and I'm just like, I just want to know. I just want to look at it. I just want to enjoy it. Maybe I can get an inspiration from it. Instead of going in with a negative mindset, I went in on a positive tip and came out, had a great day after the movie. If you haven't seen Space Jam 2, man, check it out. It's not a bad movie. Don't listen to the critics. And even if it is bad, it's okay. Every movie is not supposed to be a Grammy award-winning movie. You know what I mean? Every movie is not supposed to be that. Some movies are just what they are. They spent a lot of money to create the film. I think LeBron did a decent job. Obviously, he's not an actor. Who cares? You know what I mean? He's moving the legacy forward. So if you haven't seen Space Jam, go check it out, man. It's your boy Tony Fair from Teflon Media, and I'm out.